Alright guys, so I think we pretty much finished it, and I'm going to add a little bit of feature in the game. So say, yeah, you can do whatever you like, of course, but I think we can just make the dark force power a little bit more powerful, and say if you say you bump into something, and for example, if you hit the lightsaber, and yeah, you just sort of lose your power, right? And sort of like cleanse your power, and to cleanse all the dark energy. So let's try to do that, right? So what I'm going to do is I think I can just add more serialized field to yeah, just to make our hit logic a little bit interesting. Hit laser logic, yeah, let's just got the hit laser logic. I think this is a pretty good place to start. So Command Shift and D to duplicate, Command Shift D to duplicate, and we got serialized field. We got some speed, some degree. This is sort of like original speed, and let's make a slow speed and super speed, because say you are you are entering into a dark energy field, and your speed just becomes super speed, and then if you bump into something, and which will become slow speed. So the slow speed would be say 5, okay, and the super speed would be, let's double it. Let's double it and add something. Okay, 50 F. So it's pretty fast. And then you can add a logic. Say that if you update, you bump into one another, and you just say, hey, that you bumped it, so you need to lower the speed down. So on collision, enter of course 2D, and let's delete private because I'm going to use it. On collision, enter 2D, and because you collide into something, okay, through neural interception. Yeah, this is not correct. Let's just let them regenerate it. On collision, enter 2D, and visual scripting, Unity, private, on collision, enter 2D, maybe this one. And strangely, it does not generate the code that I want. So let's just manually type it, and hopefully the Copilot will pick it up and do that for me. If it didn't, I guess we have to go without it. Why the Copilot do not work, which is pretty weird. It should work. And maybe, yeah, other people haven't write that code yet. So on collision, enter, and yeah, I think maybe at the collision, I think we got collision 2D rather than collision, yeah, collision 2D, and yeah, they sort of automatically generate. That's what I like. Let's yeah, they don't have any suggestions, so let's just use his suggestion. So it never came out. I think it's other, something like that. So other, collision, other, and then let's got the code. And of course the original, we use some speed and slow speed and slow. Yeah, let's Command Shift and D to duplicate it. Slow speed and slow degree. Previously is 100 F. Let's just become a 25 F. Right, and super speed. Command Shift and D, super degree. That would be pretty fast. Maybe just double it, 250. Double it and add a little bit something, and let's save it. So we got some degree, some speed. We got the slow speed, slow degree. We got a super degree, super speed. And then once you on collision enter, which means that you bump into something, so the some speed will be the slow speed, and of course some degree would be slow degree. So everything just slow down. Once you bump into anything, you just collide into anything that your speed just slow it down. And of course I can get you some, yeah, let's just test it out. Alright, let's test it out. So if I bump into this lightsaber, I might just get a super slow. So remember, the speed right now is something like this. I bump into it, which is weird. So maybe let's add something, alright? Let's add a thing that I can bump into. Just collapse all that. Lightsaber, let's add a create empty to rename it lightsabers, and put all the lightsaber inside of lightsabers just to make it more organized. Then collapse it, and all the field, let me create a new empty called fields. And yeah, then put all the field inside, because it's just become pretty massive pretty quickly. And we got a field right here. Let me just get it inside. Lightsabers, background, hit laser, shield. Yeah, there's a shield. I almost forgot there's a shield. Let's just move it to a certain place. Let's add something, alright? Just add it to sprite, and maybe just a square, just to make it. Yeah, and I think the square is too small, because I'm just going to test it. Just make it super big. And all this sort of a collider, as well as a rigid body. And let's test it out whether you hit this, and it will just make. Okay, it just slowly drop down because I haven't turned off the gravity scale. Sorry. Okay, I bump into it, and I think my speed just become pretty slow. Okay, I think we sort of solve it, and of course I can get say some of the pure energy. Let me just name it a diamond, maybe. Okay, I think I just use this diamond as an example. So for example, if you got this diamond and you sort of just get back from the pretty slow effect that you experienced, so they would be of course we need to add a rigid body as well as the collider. 2D, And of course, you can say that once you bump it, it's sort of just to destroy it. You can add all sorts of code, but I just want to demonstrate that it is doable. And of course, you need to turn off the gravity scale to 0, and you can add a tag. Say this is a not Dark Force, not Jedi, but rather this is energy, pure energy, pure energy. Did I spell the energy correctly? I just terrible at spelling. I just want to check this out. Energy. Okay, energy. Let's just save it as an energy, right? And then I can say this got a tag of energy. And then once you got energy, you can, because you are laser, remember? You are hit laser. Once you got that energy, you can move pretty quickly, so sort of supercharge your energy, and then you can kill the Jedi. So void on collision exit, clearly not exit. And obviously not the case, so I think no more. So I think I have to do it manually. On collision, enter, of course, enter 2D, 2D, enter on collision, enter. Strangely, they got no collision, enter 2D. So, enter 2D, on trigger, enter 2D. Pretty strange. I think we should have on collision and sorry, on trigger enter 2D because collision stay 2D, stay 2D. Let's just use trigger, okay? On trigger exit enter 2D collision, and of course some speed and degree will be, because we already used the slow. Copilot is so smart that you know that I want to use super, and but it's not anything. I'm going to add tag, okay? So if other have a tag of just name it energy. Energy. Did I spell it correctly? Energy, like an R. If that is the case, and then I'm going to carry out this part of the code, which is Command X. Just got it here. Alright, so sort of a boost. Can't resolve the symbol, which is weird. It should have that tag here. So on collision enter, never used. Why is never used? I am using it. Tag equals to, and then we can change it. It's pretty weird. Sorry. On trigger, let's try this out. On trigger enter 2D, and still there's pretty weird, but let's just try this. Right, just try this. Collision, do not different tag, do not accessible tag, collision 2D when found using pretty weird. Let's do a quick debug here. On trigger, enter 2D, not collision, sorry, it's a collider 2D, collider 2D, not collision 2D. So just the name difference. And then, yeah, if the is required energy, we can do our crazy energy charging. Let's try this out. So yeah, I have already bumped into this super slow debuff. Let's get ourselves buffed. So it's never buffed, so it's weird. Let me check this. This is energy. We got this maybe it's trigger. We need to trigger. Sorry. And rigid body. Yes, let's try that. So we bump into it. So we can debug. Yeah, and supercharge. That feels great. Like you are using a trainer. Like you cheat yourself through the game. Yeah, supercharge. Super slow. Sorry. And supercharge it. Alright, that feels great. Okay, and let me just slowly get it here to see whether it affects our ability to kill Jedi. Yeah, I can kill Jedi pretty quick because I got a sort of boost from the dark energy. I think I just bump into the lightsaber. I just become pretty slow, and this is good. Yeah, test is pretty good because yeah. Let me see whether the lightsaber have a sort of a debug. Yeah, if I just got that is trigger, and it will just get this debuff. Okay, so yeah, let me just click all this is trigger. So every time you bump into lightsaber, just make your speed become pretty slow, just sort of debuff you, and you have to go to the nearest energy to gain that power to kill. It's just to move at a normal speed or supercharge your moving speed, and then you have to go to the dark field to gain that sort of dark energy in order to kill the Jedi, and then you have to go to the Jedi to kill the Jedi, and yeah, there's a game mechanism here. So you have to kill all the Jedi. So we got that. Aim is to kill all the Jedi, and I think I can just get rid of the square because yeah, I never need it. I just need it for this testing purpose. And we got diamond here. I think the diamond's pretty good. So, but I'm going to make it smaller. So maybe 5 is good enough. And Command D to duplicate, to scatter it around at the corner. So you have to find it. Alright. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, so I just move at normal speed, and then until I hit the lightsaber, which is weird. I should got debuffed, but still I do not get a debuff, which is weird. But let's just test this out. Okay, we can get this dark energy, and can I get above by hitting the... Yeah, I can get above, definitely. That's pretty good. So I can kill Jedi, kill one Jedi. But I never got the trigger of a debuff, which is pretty weird. Let's find out the reason why. So the lightsaber, we got the rigid body, and we got the box glider, and definitely its trigger. And of course I know, because yeah, I think we need to collide it, so it's not trigger. Sorry, silly me. It's not trigger. The mechanism that we are using is that is collide with this lightsaber, not use it as a trigger. So yeah, I just made a pretty silly mistake. I just take all the trigger. Sorry, I'm going to leave this debug process as my silly mistakes here, so you guys know that you should not make this mistake, and I will explain why. But let's just get all this trigger out. And of course, if you look at here, you should got trigger on, because we use the mechanism of on collider enter to get our debuff and use this trigger as a buffing. So let's try to do that. So I'm starting, I got the energy, but I still move at my normal speed, and I'm going to debuff myself, which is weird. Yes, I got a debuffed. I move pretty slowly. We just hit something which is a lightsaber, and we need to find this energy is here, so let me get this energy. Yeah, I got energy, and I can move at pretty high speed, and of course, sorry, I got a debuff again. And then let's slowly go to the Jedi, maybe charge a little bit, then MEI Jedi, get one down. Yeah, then I need to charge at the dark energy again, and I got debuffed, so be careful if you enter the dark side. Yes, then let's get one Jedi down. Yes, get another down. Okay, good. So I think the buff is a little bit too high, and it just become pretty hard to control. My own game, which is a shame that I can't control my own game. But yeah, so I'm not very good at my own game. So yeah, maybe you can make a better game than me. But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, let me debuff myself. All right. So yeah. So yes, that's basically it. The game of the lightsaber killing Jedi's, and yeah, I think we have learned a lot during this game example. One is that of course how to create objects, how to create a sprite, how to move using the script to rotate, to move, to get the control, and to move around, to interaction between all these objects, to print it on the console so you can see it. It's a quick debug and quick testing theory approach. And then we can get all these gliders and rigid body, and we can use glider rigid body to change the original variables that we declared, and then change the behavior of our hit laser, as well as to destroy it. So once we hit it, we got a certain condition, and then we can destroy the objects that we hit. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, if you're still here, my name is William Jamin, and feel free to subscribe, as well as give me a thumb up, and it will greatly help me a lot to to make more videos quickly in the future. Okay, so yeah, bye bye.